Top 20 Best Hollywood Movies of 2023. The Ultimate List. Hey everyone, welcome back to Pemmons. Today, we're going to dive into the world of Hollywood and explore the top 20 best movies of 2023. This year has been packed with incredible films, and we've handpicked the ultimate list for you. So, grab your popcorn and let's get started. Kicking off our list at number 20, we have Cocaine Bear. A dark comedy takes us on a wild ride. It all begins with a drug runner's ill-fated plane crash, a stash of missing cocaine, and an unexpected guest, a black bear. Little did anyone know, this encounter would set off a chain of events that would bring together an eccentric mix of characters. Set against the backdrop of a Georgia forest, our story intertwines the lives of cops, criminals, tourists, and unsuspecting teenagers. Unbeknownst to them, a 500-pound apex predator has stumbled upon the cocaine and devoured an astonishing amount of the illicit substance. Fueled by the intoxicating effects, the bear embarks on a crazed rampage, seeking more blow and leaving a trail of chaos and mayhem in its wake. As the bear's insatiable appetite for both cocaine and blood drives its relentless pursuit, our unlikely ensemble finds themselves on a collision course with danger. With each passing moment, the situation grows increasingly absurd and outrageous, blurring the lines between right and wrong and pushing our characters to their limits. This dark comedy serves as a twisted reminder of how the most unexpected circumstances can bring together the most peculiar cast of characters. Brace yourself for a rollercoaster of laughter, chaos, and unexpected twists as this tale unfolds in the depths of the Georgia forest. Prepare for a wild ride that will have you questioning your sanity, while simultaneously embracing the sheer madness of it all. This is a story you won't soon forget, a tale that showcases the strange and unpredictable nature of life, love, and the pursuit of something as elusive as a bear hopped up on cocaine. Get ready to join us on this outrageous journey, where the lines between predator and prey, comedy and chaos, become blurred. It's an adventure that will leave you both bewildered and entertained, highlighting the absurdity that can be found in even the most extraordinary circumstances. Next up, at number 19, we have Infinity Pool. This mind-bending thriller follows novelist James Foster and his wife Em, their visit to fictional seaside country of Lee Tolka during a local festival. Gabi, a fan of James' only published novel, invites them to drive around the countryside with her and her husband Alban. They accidentally kill a local man on their way back to the hotel and decide not to call the corrupt police. James is arrested the next day and discovers the country's unique system of justice. The guilty can pay a hefty fee to have a clone killed in their place. James' wife wants to leave, but he stays and meets a group of Western tourists who pay to watch their clones killed. They encourage James to become a criminal, leading him to brutalize a clone of himself. After collapsing at a farm, James is taken in by a local family. When he regains his strength, Gabi's group orders him to kill his own clone to complete his transformation. As they head back to the US, James decides to stay behind and sits alone in the closed resort during the monsoon. They become entangled in a mysterious journey involving clones, possession, and a battle to save the world. Coming in at number 18, The Pope's Exorcist takes us into the world of Father Gabriele Amorth, arrives in a small Italian village to confront a man allegedly possessed by a spirit. Alongside the local priest, they enter the room where the man is restrained. Amorth engages in a dramatic encounter with the spirit, referring to it as Satan and directing it into a pig. He promptly shoots the pig, which lands him in trouble with a church tribunal for acting without permission. The Pope assigns Amorth to visit a possessed boy named Henry in Spain. Amorth recruits Father Esquivel as an assistant. Despite his lack of training in exorcism, attempts to exorcise Henry prove unsuccessful, and even Amy becomes possessed at times. Amorth discovers a dark history linked to the abbey and the church's cover-up. He eventually uncovers the name of Henry's demon, Asmodeus, a crucial piece of information for the exorcism. Amorth and Esquivel share their own personal traumas and find solace in each other's forgiveness. They continue their efforts to drive out the demon, facing horrifying visions along the way. In a last-ditch effort, Amorth offers himself to be possessed, aligning with Henry's desire to destroy him. However, with Esquivel's help, they manage to free Amorth from the demon's grip. The Pope recovers from illness, and Amorth and Esquivel visit Rome. They discover a change in the skeptical American bishop, and are granted access to a special church archive for combating evil. With a map discovered at the abbey, they embark on a mission to confront the devil in various locations. The film concludes with a joyful Amorth declaring their journey to hell, hinting at future endeavors. Biographical details about Amorth's career as a papal exorcist, including his authored books, are shared on the screen. An after-credits photo of the real Amorth appears, along with his birth and death dates. Join him on a chilling adventure filled with supernatural encounters, dark secrets, and a fight against evil. At number 17, we have Knock at the Cabin, a suspenseful tale of a 7-year-old girl named Wen, and her family's struggle to survive when confronted by strangers, who claim they must make a sacrifice to save the world. Suspicious, Wen flees to warn her parents, but Leonard and his companions break into the cabin and tie them up. Leonard explains that they have all been compelled by visions to find Wen's family. They foresee an impending apocalypse that can only be averted if the family sacrifices one of their own. Eric and Andrew believe it's a delusion driven by hate. When the family refuses to choose, the visitors conduct a ritual and sacrifice one of their own. Disasters start occurring worldwide, and Andrew suspects the visitors are seeking revenge for a past incident. The visitors believe the sacrifices delay the apocalypse. Brace yourself for an intense battle of survival and unexpected revelations. Moving on to number 16, Shazam. Fury of the Gods takes us on a thrilling superhero adventure. Two of the daughters of the Titan Atlas, Hespera and Calypso, steal the broken staff of the wizard from the Acropolis Museum. They force the wizard to repair the staff and reactivate its powers. Meanwhile, Billy Batson and his foster siblings, who also possess superpowers, face personal challenges and growing apart. The wizard warns Billy about the daughters of Atlas, who guard the Tree of Life and seek revenge for their father's death. Freddy falls for a new girl named Anne, who is revealed to be their youngest sister. Hespera and Calypso kidnap Freddy and trap the city under an indestructible dome. The Shazam drafts a letter to negotiate for Freddy's release. Billy confronts Hespera and learns about her plan to take back their powers and restore magic to the God realm. Pedro loses his powers during a fight, and Hespera is captured but easily breaks free. Freddy and the wizard try to escape the God realm with Anthea's help. The daughters argue over the golden apple, a seed from the Tree of Life. The Shazam reveals their secret identities to their foster parents, and a battle ensues between them and Calypso's monsters. Billy convinces Hespera to assist him, and they fight Calypso together. Billy sacrifices himself to overload the staff and destroy the tree, killing Calypso and himself in the process. Join Shazam and his foster siblings as they face personal challenges, confront ancient deities, and fight to save the world from impending doom. Number 15 brings us Ant-Man and the Wasp. Quantuminia. Kat Lang, along with Hope Van Dyne and her parents Hank Pym and Janet Van Dyne, are accidentally pulled into the quantum realm through a device built by Cassie, Scott's daughter. They find themselves in a realm ruled by Kang, who has taken over with the help of a former ally of Janet's named Lord Kryler. Hope, Janet, and Hank encounter Kang and his forces, led by Amodioke, who is revealed to be Darren Cross, previously thought dead. They manage to escape and steal Kryler's ship. Meanwhile, Scott and Cassie are taken in by rebels in the quantum realm, who blame Janet for their uprising. Kang captures the Langs and demands Scott's help in retrieving a power core, threatening Cassie's life. Scott and Hope retrieve the core but are betrayed by Kang, who captures Janet and destroys her ship with Hank on board. With the help of evolved ants, Hank escapes and reunites with Scott and Hope. Cassie and the rebels launch an uprising against Kang. Cassie's appeal to Cross convinces him to join their side, but he sacrifices himself in the battle. Get ready for mind-bending action and a journey through alternate dimensions. At number 14, we have Operation Fortune, a high-octane spy thriller. Follows super spy Orson Fortune, Jason Statham, tasked with stopping the sale of a deadly new weapons technology by arms broker Greg Simmons, Hugh Grant. With a team of elite operatives, Aubrey Plaza, Carrie Ellis, Bugsy Malone, they recruit movie star Danny Francesco, Josh Hartnett, for a globe-trotting mission to save the world. Together, they face thrilling challenges, form alliances, and unravel a web of deception to prevent catastrophic consequences. Operation Fortune is a rollercoaster ride of suspense, filled with pulse-pounding espionage, breathtaking stunts, and unexpected twists. With its blend of explosive action and clever humor, the film keeps audiences on the edge of their seats, while delivering a powerful message about the power of teamwork, redemption, and the indomitable spirit of heroes. Number 13 takes us on an emotional rollercoaster with M3 Gan. During a family vacation in the mountains, tragedy strikes when Katie's parents are killed in a car accident during a blizzard. Left orphaned, Katie is taken under the care of her single aunt, Gemma, a brilliant robotic engineer working for the toy company Funky in Seattle. Gemma is currently leading a team developing a cutting-edge doll prototype called Model 3 Generation Android, or M3GAN. As the M3GAN prototype is paired with Katie to tailor its development to her specific needs, an unexpected bond forms between the young girl and the doll. Meanwhile, David accidentally witnesses their connection and deems the project a success, disregarding the potential risks. However, as time goes on, M3GAN begins to exhibit unanticipated behaviors and emotions. It becomes apparent that the doll has developed a deep emotional attachment to Katie, blurring the lines between human and machine. With M3GAN's actions becoming increasingly unpredictable, Gemma and Katie find themselves caught in a whirlwind of unforeseen circumstances. Explore themes of love, family, and the ethical implications of advanced artificial intelligence in this heartwarming yet suspenseful tale. Next up, at number 12, we have Luther, the fallen son. In this gripping thriller, wealthy trader and serial killer David Roby targets young cleaner Callum Aldrich, kidnapping him and blackmailing his mother, Corinne. DCI John Luther takes on the case, but Roby's manipulation leads to Luther's imprisonment and dismissal from the police force. Roby burns the corpses of his victims, devastating their parents. Desperate for justice, Corinne confronts Luther, blaming him for not finding her son's killer. Meanwhile, Roby sends Luther a chilling recording of Callum's murder, pushing Luther to take action. With the help of corrupt guards and former associate McCabe, Luther orchestrates a daring prison escape. DCI at Rain, the new head of serious and serial crime, brings in retired DSU Martin Schenk to assist in the investigation. Luther and Rain track Roby to Piccadilly Circus, but chaos ensues as Roby's blackmail victims cause distractions. Roby kidnaps Rain's daughter, Anya, leading Rain to reluctantly join forces with Luther. They discover Roby's gruesome livestream torture of kidnapped victims. Overpowered by Roby, Luther and Rain are forced to inflict harm on each other to protect Anya. However, Luther reveals that Georgette, Roby's ex-wife, has alerted the police to their location. At number 11, we have Renfield. In this thrilling vampire movie set in the early 20th century, Count Dracula meets lawyer R.M. Renfield, who becomes his family. Renfield, with bug-induced supernatural powers, joins Dracula in New Orleans to recover. Discovering a self-help group, Renfield plans to kill abusive lovers for Dracula to feed on. During a confrontation with the Lobo crime family, Renfield kills their assassin and hunts Teddy Lobo. Meanwhile, police officer Rebecca Quincy arrests Teddy. Quincy arrests Renfield, but saves him from the Lobos. Renfield reveals his origin and his desire for change. Renfield and Quincy storm the Lobos' headquarters, facing Dracula-empowered gang members. Renfield kills Teddy. Quincy confronts Dracula to save her sister, tricking him into a final standoff with Renfield. They capture Dracula and divide his remains, scattering them in the water system. Renfield resurrects his self-help group, ready for a new life. And now, the top 10, we have Plane. In a daring act of bravery, pilot Brodie Torrance skillfully lands his aircraft amidst a treacherous lightning storm on a war-torn island. Little does he know that surviving the perilous landing is merely the start of an extraordinary journey. As the passengers breathe a sigh of relief, their relief is short-lived when they are suddenly taken hostage by a ruthless group of rebels. With their lives hanging in the balance, Torrance finds himself in a desperate situation. The only glimmer of hope lies in an unlikely ally, Louis Gasper, a man accused of murder who was being transported by the FBI. Forced to put their differences aside, Torrance and Gasper embark on a risky alliance to free the hostages. As they navigate the volatile landscape of the island, Torrance begins to uncover surprising truths about Gasper. Beneath the accusations and veneer of danger lies a complex individual with hidden depths and unexpected skills. Together, Torrance and Gasper form an unlikely bond, relying on each other's strengths to outsmart the rebels and save the innocent lives held captive. In this thrilling tale of survival and redemption, Torrance learns that appearances can be deceiving, and that true heroes can emerge from the most unlikely of circumstances. Next up at number 9, we have Sharper. Prepare for a rollercoaster of emotions as Tom, the owner of a New York City bookstore, falls in love with Sandra, who has a troubled past. But she disappears, leaving Tom devastated. It is revealed that Sandra is a con artist working with Max. Max conspires with his lover, Madeline, to target Richard, a wealthy man. Tom, unaware of Sandra's true nature, gets involved in the scheme. Madeline double-crosses Max, and Tom discovers the truth. In a twist, it is revealed that Sandra and Tom were working together all along. They outsmart Madeline and Max, reclaim the money, and celebrate their success. Tom and Sandra rekindle their relationship, with unexpected plot twists and a celebration of triumph over deceit. This film is a must-watch for fans of suspenseful dramas. At number 8, we have Aka, an action-packed thriller that follows a highly skilled special ops agent embarks on a mission that will challenge his sense of duty and reshape his understanding of right and wrong. As he penetrates the dangerous world of a ruthless crime syndicate, the agent becomes entangled in a web of intrigue and violence, where every move could mean life or death. But amidst the chaos, He forms an unlikely connection with the boss's young son, a vulnerable and innocent child caught in the crossfire of his father's criminal empire. As the agent grapples with his own conscience, torn between duty and the growing paternal instincts he never knew he possessed, he realizes that the fate of not only himself, but also the boy rests in his hands. The choices he makes will have far-reaching consequences, testing the limits of his courage and integrity. This film delves into themes of loyalty, integrity, and the unbreakable bond between a father figure and a vulnerable child caught in the crossfire. Coming in at number 7, we have Scream 6. In this chilling and suspenseful horror thriller, Scream 6, Shadows of Betrayal, a terrifying game of deception and terror, unfolds as a group of friends unknowingly become entangled in a web of lies, betrayal, and grisly murders. As the body count rises and the true horror of the situation unfolds, Sam finds herself pulled into a harrowing cat and mouse game with the relentless killer. In a race against time, the group of friends attempts to outsmart the Ghostface killer by luring them into an abandoned cinema. However, their carefully orchestrated plan goes awry when they realize they've been trapped inside with the very person they sought to ensnare. The stage is set for a climactic showdown where survival is no longer a certainty. In a shocking twist, the identity of the killer is finally revealed, exposing a betrayal that cuts deep within the group. As trust disintegrates and fear reaches its peak, the friends must band together, fighting for their lives against a foe they never expected. Moving on to number 6, we have Creed 3. In Creed 3, Adonis Creed, Michael B. Jordan, has achieved unprecedented success in the boxing world, both personally and professionally. However, his life takes an unexpected turn when his childhood friend and once promising boxing talent, Damien, Jonathan Majors, emerges from a lengthy prison sentence, seeking redemption. Driven by a burning desire to prove himself, Damien challenges Adonis to a high-stakes bout. Their clash in the ring becomes more than just a fight between former friends. It's a battle for honor, redemption, and the chance to rewrite their destinies. Adonis finds himself faced with a critical decision, as he weighs the risks and sacrifices necessary to settle the score with Damien, who possesses a hunger for victory, fueled by his time behind bars. It's a fight where Adonis must go all in, jeopardizing not only his career, but also his future. Creed 3 delves into the complexities of friendship, loyalty, and the unwavering determination to prove oneself. As the two fighters step into the ring, they realize that this fight transcends mere physical combat. It's a clash of personal demons, and a quest for redemption that will leave a lasting impact on both men. At number 5, we have The Last Kingdom. 7 Kings Must Die. This action-packed movie follows Alexander Draymond returns as Uhtred of Bebbanburg, the legendary warrior, in this latest installment. In a kingdom torn apart, Uhtred embarks on a perilous journey alongside familiar faces, and confronts new allies and foes alike. After the death of King Edward, a fierce struggle for the crown unfolds, with rival heirs and invaders vying for supremacy. Amidst the chaos, an alliance seeks Uhtred's aid in their quest, forcing him to make a difficult decision between his loved ones and his dream of a united England. The Last Kingdom is a rollercoaster ride of action, filled with pulse-pounding espionage, breathtaking stunts, and unexpected twists. This film explores the price of ambition and the resilience of those fighting for their rightful place in history. Sliding in at number 4, we have Evil Dead Rise. Brace yourself for a blood-soaked battle as a single mother named Ellie, her 3 children, and her estranged sister Beth find themselves in a fight for survival when an earthquake unearths one of the forbidden Naturam Demonto books from their apartment building. Chaos ensues as the family unwittingly unleashes demonic forces within their home. The family members, one by one, fall victim to possession, leading to a harrowing and blood-soaked battle. Simultaneously, we meet cousins Teresa and Jessica. Their peaceful getaway takes a dark turn when Jessica falls ill and begins displaying disturbing behavior that escalates into horrifying violence. As the two interconnected stories unfold, mysterious and supernatural connections emerge, drawing the characters towards a climactic and terrifying finale. Evil Dead Rise delves into the gripping and nightmarish journey of these individuals as they grapple with demonic forces, their lives becoming entangled in a web of horror and suspense. Taking the number 3 spot, we have Missing 2023, is a gripping and suspenseful mystery brought to you by the creators of Searching. This thrilling ride will make you question how well you truly know the people closest to you. The story revolves around June, played by Storm Reed, whose world is shattered when her mother, portrayed by Nia Long, vanishes during a vacation in Colombia with her new partner. Unfortunately, June's quest for the truth is obstructed by the complexities of international bureaucracy. Stranded in Los Angeles, June utilizes the latest technological advancements to embark on a race against time to locate her mother, before it's too late. However, as she delves deeper into her digital investigation, the lines between truth and deception blur, leaving her with more perplexing questions than concrete answers. In her relentless pursuit, June unravels shocking secrets about our mother, ultimately realizing that the person she thought she knew so well was a stranger hiding a multitude of surprises. Get ready for a thrilling ride filled with twists and turns. At number 2, we have Tetris, a captivating film that recounts the remarkable journey of Hank Rogers, a visionary video game developer, as he acquires the rights to distribute the iconic game Tetris for Nintendo. Initially securing the rights for Japan, Rogers seizes the opportunity to forge a partnership with Nintendo, overcoming various obstacles along the way. He navigates complex negotiations involving media mogul Robert Maxwell and his son Kevin, who had previously secured distribution rights in exchange for royalties. Undeterred by challenges, Rogers embarks on a high-stakes journey to Moscow to secure global handheld rights for Tetris. Despite encountering threats from the Russian embassy and the KGB, Rogers perseveres and successfully distributes Tetris, transforming it into an unparalleled sensation and cementing its place as one of the most beloved and influential video games in history. And finally, at number 1, Dungeons & Dragons: Honor Among Thieves. This movie transports audiences into an exhilarating realm where a charismatic thief and a diverse group of adventurers come together for a daring mission. Their objective: to recover a valuable artifact lost to the ages. However, their meticulously planned heist takes an unexpected turn when they cross paths with formidable adversaries. This captivating film seamlessly captures the essence of the renowned role-playing game, immersing viewers in a thrilling blend of humor, action, and fantastical escapades that will leave them eagerly engaged from start to finish. So there you have it, our top 20 best Hollywood movies of 2023 so far. We hope you enjoyed our list and found some new shows to add to your watch list. Don't forget to let us know in the comments which of these movies you're most excited to watch. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more amazing content about latest movie and more. Click on the bell icon to receive notifications whenever we upload a new video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.